When Draya Michele started to date Jalen Green, people thought that it was weird because it was. She had basically was dating Tyrod Taylor, the quarterback, before. It didn't work out. She tried to stay in his house that she said she allegedly got gifted or bought from him, but we all found out that that wasn't true. In fact, she was messing with Jalen Green while still living in the house of Tyrod Taylor. And this is important to know because a lot of men just don't get the hint, but stick with me. So now we have Draya Michele, who's in her 40s. Jalen Green has to be no older than 24. In fact, she's the same age of her oldest son, and now Jalen Green was smart enough to give her a son as well. And despite having a hit list, and I'm talking about a clap list, that is longer than damn near the state of Texas, she found this guy to take advantage of, okay? And now she's living out her best life because now she's even doing this.
And Draya Michele has announced that she's going to culinary school. And if you've been watching her for years, you know that the food she cooks looks good and I'm sure it tastes good. So I'm very excited that she decided to pivot and try something new. You can pause and read, but she says on her IG page, "For the past few months, I've been in culinary school. Becoming a chef was never something on my mood board until lately, but that's the beauty of life. I've enjoyed cooking for my loved ones for years, and now I'm just perfecting it." You're allowed to evolve, you're allowed to pivot, you're allowed to discover new passions you never saw coming. It's never too late to change your path or start something new. If you've been waiting for a sign, that's it. Hashtag culinary school. That is so cute. If that's not a message on this lovely Tuesday morning, I don't know what is, because there is no limits to what you can dream of. Like, do what you want to do.
So I thought this was pretty interesting because, now all of a sudden she is able to go out here. She is living her best life, family, going to cooking school. And of course, all the sisters are like, "Oh yeah, girl, that is great. This is an opportunity. Don't be locked down, live your best life." And what they're forgetting to think about is, do you think she's going to cooking school on her own money? Like, be honest, Draya Michele is 40 or 41 or 42, but Draya Michele don't have a bunch of brand deals, people wanting her to just do work for her. She has no real market right now. She has a following, she got clout, but Draya Michele is not really living off of her own money. What does she produce? Draya Michele doesn't produce anything. She's not a podcaster. She's not a YouTuber. She doesn't sell fast moving consumer goods. So who is funding all of this? You got it. It's Jalen Green, the young man that's old enough to be her son, that is funding her lifestyle. But we should have known a while ago from this interview that something was up.
Do you want any more kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like one, I think.
So like the person you're
I don't
dating, you see like a future with them?
I think the question you were asking me is if I wanted more kids, and I feel like I want more kids.
Uh-oh, looks like she had no real intention outside of getting a baby than being with him full time. And you know what? She's bold enough to even tell the entire world that was her plan. And also, guys, check out this.
And there are plenty of men that are also investing money into relationships with women that are not actually there to partner with that guy. They have no intention of doing so.
And guys, this is really important because women who just don't like you, you won't even get past first base. Trust me, as a guy who has chased after ladies and have not gotten on first base, this is in the last decade or so. I know all of what that feels like. Even after having money, after having success, you're gonna always run into women who don't like you. I will actually give props to women who don't want nothing to do with your ass. I'm talking about a zero. Don't want, even if they did know they could get something out of you, they won't even take it. There was one chick here in Uganda, my homeboy met her. She's a very popular makeup artist, right? Beautiful girl. And she don't really make that kind of money. And she knew that I was like willing to take her to dinner or whatever, just get to know her. This woman don't call me for nothing. She's so nice and so whatever. She knows exactly who I am. she is not dealing with me at all. Like, she ain't even trying to be exploited. She ain't even trying to exploit me at all. Like, look, just, I see you when I see you, I'm nice, and that's it. But ain't nothing ever gonna happen between me and you. And you know what? I respect that. But you know what I don't respect? A woman who is willing to even go as far as give you the cheeks, let you clap, let you leave it in, okay? And then they have no real intention long term. In fact, they're gonna use your money to live their best life, to do what they really wanted to do. And a lot of guys confuse this for, oh, I'm taking care of her. Oh, I love her. Oh, she loves me. No, man, like, we're gonna be honest. You got a woman that is 20 years older than you, and we already know that they say women develop in certain aspects intellectually faster than men. So you can't tell me that some woman wants to put up with a guy that's the same age as her son because the life experience is different. But if I can exploit you so I can live the quote unquote soft life, and if that means dealing with a dude that's my son's age, who cares? I'm now getting to go and become a chef. And then here's the plan. I'm gonna use the clout that I'm getting from this dude. I'm gonna go ahead on and keep being relevant. I'm gonna go to chef school. He gonna pay for it. He's also gonna trick him into investing into a partnership with her new restaurant. Of course, because again, these independent chicks, some of them, we never see them doing anything of value. So what they do is they attach themselves to men that actually have hard currency. Get some clout. Once the restaurant starts having any kind of level of taking off, she's gone or trying to go to the next dude. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, just like Tyrod Taylor, she ain't got no problem staying there, clapping, giving you a baby. Once it's done, she's going to the next dude. It's over with. You've been exploited. And the one thing that men gotta understand is to avoid getting exploited. It is completely okay for women to shoot you down and to turn you down and to not have any real interest in your ass, okay? And to be honest, we're gonna just tell the truth. 90% of the women that you meet anyway, that you wanna date, most likely are not gonna add anything to your life. Most of them are probably gonna have some level of detraction energy. So you'll be spending a lot of time to get to them. They're not gonna bring you anything because a lot of those ladies that you guys want believe, look, I'm the prize, you pursued me, so therefore you ought to give me something, okay? So they're doing you a favor when they say, I don't have a number, I got a man. They helping you out, trust me, a lot. Because on the flip side, you can go into this little drawed out kind of game with these women where you are getting sex, you are in a relationship, and you are getting exploited. It is so many men out there that have money. I ain't talking about no bums, somebody with money. Dudes that are letting women stay at their house rent free, that are letting women, eat for free. I know that this is normal stuff, but listen, this is still good stuff. You have your own house. You going to work every day. You putting a woman up in your house. She eating your food, electricity, Netflix. If she has a car, you bought the car. A lot of brothers put the gas inside of the car, paying for oil changes. Then let's go with the upkeep. That's what? Hair, nails, makeup. Okay. And then some of the sisters, while they doing that, they going to school. They leveling up. They got a little business, and of course, they gonna give you that clap session and give you that gop every night. That, you know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, they gonna let you have it. Then you gonna be like one of these other brothers out here when you find out that, oh shoot, here she is, inboxing and messaging somebody else, a dude that can't do nothing for her. And now when you read them text messages, your feelings is hurt. Now you mad. Now you want to cry. You can't believe that she did that to your ass. And now you hurt. Okay? This is why you can't get exploited. It's okay if it's going to be, I will say this, transactional. Okay? So what I give you is what you giving me, and you're going to get your ass on. That is transactional. If you want to be transactional, be transactional. But do never let them exploit you. Okay? It's not okay to exploit you, because the same thing they're exploiting you for, here's a dude that they like that ain't giving them nothing. It don't even matter if you think you look better than the guy. It don't matter if you think you're more talented than the guy. There is a guy that's getting favorable situations for nothing. It is your job to make her pressure them for that. Let me give you an example. There's this one chick that I was really trying to holler at. I think I'm gonna put the screenshots up here one day, not today though. And just like the other chick I was talking about, I saw her at the mall. She was looking oh so good. The girl's fine, slim, thick. The booty is on point. And so I was like, look, let me get your number. She gave me the number. And a lot of times chicks will give you the number that be exploit. Okay. So I was trying to set something up with her. She missed the date, and I was like, look, she didn't really miss it, but she responded too late, and I was gonna do something for her. So I was just playing the raw. I said, look, let me you just order yourself something to eat or whatever. We tried another time. It's about like $15, right? So then boom, her birthday comes up. Her birthday is a week after mine. She hit me with hey babe, there's a new pair of heels that I want for my birthday, and I was wondering if you could help me get them. Now all of a sudden I'm babe now, right? So I hit her with the come get it in person type stuff, right? So I really didn't really mean nothing by that, but I just want to see what she's gonna do. She gonna say, oh well, I'll come the next time. So basically the dates we had, she'll take hours, days to respond. You want me to send the money for the heels, and like I said, it wouldn't have been that much, $30-$40. But now you telling me that you got time after I send the money. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting that you want this stuff, but I realized, like, okay, here we go with a person that's just exploiting you, like have no real interest, at all. And again, she'll breadcrumb and text here and there, say how you doing. No real interest, you don't care. Then you should go to whoever dude that you really like and let him buy it. All she ended up getting from me was Block City. I sent her ass to Block Town. It was all good. I don't put up with it. So this again, Draya Michele, you're gonna find out in a year and a half. She'll break up with the dude. She exploit the dude. You'll see him being, I'm not gonna say publicly, but I'm pretty sure he'll be bitter, very bitter towards certain elements of women. And this is how it goes. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shitty Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.